One of my old neighbours in Pitts Road, Mrs. Gregson, she was born in 1911 in Pitts Road. She would happily tell me stories about being taken here on a Sunday to the Six Bells, and she would merrily tell me that, she said, the men, she said, they used to get into terrible arguments in the pub, and she said what would happen then is that the argument would have to be settled. So she said the village would assemble outside of the Six Bells, probably somewhere around here. The villagers would form a square, the kids would be put in the front, the men would strip off to the waist and then have a punch-up that would essentially last for hours, according to her. There's another anecdote from Vallis. I can't remember which Vallis it was, but he's written a personal anecdote, a personal memoir of growing up in the Quarry. He spoke about the pit behind the Six Bells with men with their hands tied behind their back trying to catch chickens in their mouth. So there's a slight sense of wildness going on. A nice little story from my grandfather, who wasn't from Quarry, but married a Quarry girl and moved up here, was warned heartily. He was born down in Marlborough Road in Hinksey, and he was warned heartily. He said when he started going out with a girl from Quarry, you've got to be careful. Don't mess about with those boys up in Quarry. You've got to be very, very careful up there. I'm not sure how careful he was, but anyway, he ended up here, and he used to love the Six Bells, drinking in the Six Bells. And he told me a story once. He said that he'd gone in, he'd moved up here, he lived in Pitts Road, big long garden, and he was sitting at the bar. And he was talking. He said, "I might keep some chickens." He said, "I might be interested in keeping some chickens." Just an offhand conversation he mentioned. And he said one morning he woke up and he looked at the bottom of the garden, and there was some chicken hutches at the bottom of the garden with lots of chickens there. And he went in the pub a bit later on, and somebody sold it up to him. He said, "Did you get the chickens okay?" And he said, "Yes." So that was it. So that was an invitation for somebody to go nick some chickens and nick some hutches and put in the back garden. So that's kind of what went on. Right. So what we do is we'll walk.